There's always a limit, a point where you feel like you can't go any further, a wall that stands in your way, holding you back. But what if I told you that the only thing standing between you and your greatness is that wall? What if I told you that the moment you decide to break through, you become unstoppable? You see, the world doesn't need more ordinary people. It needs people who are willing to go beyond their limits, people who refuse to accept failure, people who know that their potential has no boundaries. That is how you become unstoppable. Limits are not real. They're just boundaries we set in our own minds. Limits are the stories we tell ourselves when things get tough, when it hurts, when it feels like the world is against us. We say to ourselves, I can't do this. It's too hard. I'm not strong enough. But those thoughts, they're lies. They're the walls that keep you stuck, that keep you from becoming unstoppable. The truth is, there is no limit to how far you can go. There is no finish line to how great you can become. It's all in your mind. Think about the times you felt like quitting, when you were exhausted, when the weight of the world was pressing down on you. Every step felt like you were dragging yourself through mud. But then you kept going. Why? Because you have an inner fire, a force inside you that refuses to stop, that refuses to give in. And that force, that is what makes you unstoppable. It's easy to give up when life gets hard. It's easy to throw in the towel when things aren't going the way you want. But what separates the successful from the average, the unstoppable from the weak? It's not how many times you fall. It's how many times you get back up. Every failure is an opportunity. Every setback is a chance to grow. The moment you decide to rise, to keep moving forward, you break through the limits that once held you back. When the hill gets steeper, when the road gets tougher, that's when most people quit, but not you. You're not like most people. You see that hill? That's your opportunity to show the world that you are unstoppable. That no matter how hard it gets, you'll keep pushing, you'll keep climbing. Because the view from the top, it's worth every ounce of effort. The power to break through your limits lies in your ability to keep moving forward. When the going gets tough, when others fall behind, that's when you rise. When others slow down, that's when you accelerate. The first step to becoming unstoppable is deciding that you will not be stopped. It's making the commitment to push through every obstacle, every challenge, every fear that tries to hold you back. Your mind is the key. If you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe you're too weak, you'll stay weak. But the moment you believe you are unstoppable, that's when your potential becomes limitless. You have the power to break every limit you've set for yourself. You have the strength to crush every obstacle that stands in your way. The only thing stopping you is the voice in your head telling you you can't do it. But you are stronger than that voice. Stronger than any doubt, any fear, any limitation. Every time you break through a barrier, every time you push yourself past your limits, you rewrite the story of who you are. You redefine what's possible for your life. When you become unstoppable, you don't just break through your own limits. You inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, a symbol of what's possible when you refuse to give up. Your strength, your determination, your resilience, these things will spread like wildfire, igniting others to believe in their own power. There's a ripple effect. When you show up, when you push through, when you refuse to stop, you empower those around you to do the same. So here's the truth. You're not just breaking through your limits for yourself. You're doing it for everyone who is watching you, everyone who's inspired by your strength. You're proving that anything is possible, and that there's no such thing as a limit unless you allow it to exist. The moment you decide to break through, the moment you choose to rise above, You step into your true power. You become unstoppable. No more excuses, no more doubts, no more limits. You are capable of far more than you've ever imagined. The only thing holding you back is you. So let go of the chains, break free, and become unstoppable. If you're ready to break through your limits and become the unstoppable force you were always meant to be, hit that like button. Subscribe for more motivational content. And remember, the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Now go and show the world your true power.